If you're only using Claude to ask questions, you're only using about 15% of what Claude can actually do. There are 6 things that you need to know about Claude, 4 of which are different ways that you can actually use it. The other 2 make all of them way more powerful. And what's interesting is 99% of the people have never heard of most of these. And I'm going to walk you through all 6. I'm going to tell you what they're used for, and by the end of this, you're going to know which one you should be using right now. Starting with number 1, Claude Chat. If you've only used this version before, you're still in a really good spot because this is the foundation. But this is the start of Claude, not the whole thing. This is the one that most people haven't even heard of unless you've been diving in a bit deeper with Claude. Now, Claude Cowork has fundamentally changed my week, and it's one of the most used AI tools in my arsenal. And that's because Cowork is a desktop app. And the important part here is that it can see all of your files. With Cowork, you give it a task, and it goes and it does that task. Claude Cowork is actually working on your computer with real files, which is only the beginning, by the way, because it has access to so much more. But let's continue with number 4, Claude Code. Now, if the first 3 things were for thinking and helping, this one is for building, and I mean building real applications. Claude Code is a tool for building software. But the most important thing here to remember is this is building real applications. Where Claude Cowork may be looking at your email files, this is writing code. This is writing, it's testing, it's looking for bugs, and it's giving you a real output of a working application. You are a developer. I thought the same thing, but when I started using Claude Code, I built over 150 AI agents just by telling it what I wanted, and then it built it for me. If you can think of something, Claude Code can develop it for you. Okay, so those are the 4 different ways that you can actually use Claude, which brings us to number 5, plugins. Now think of these as apps in the App Store, except the App Store is Claude. A plugin is a bundle of tools and connectors that are pre-built for you. Now plugins work inside of Claude Cowork and Claude Code. For example, install a Slack plugin and Claude can talk to Slack. Plugins are best for extending what Claude can do without you having to build anything new yourself. Which brings us lastly to number 6, and that is skills. This is one that most people will probably find most useful, but most people aren't using it. A skill is really simple. It's a little set of step-by-step directions that teaches Claude exactly how to do one specific job really well. Now, skills work everywhere Claude works. That's Claude Chat and Cowork and Code. This is best for any task that you're going to ask Claude to do more than once. Okay, so remember this. And plugins extend what it can do, and skills to teach it how you want things done. You can if you want to, but now you know they exist, which already puts you ahead of 99% of people using Claude.